My name is Dennis Auslam, and I'm a trainer out of Redwood Falls, Minnesota. And this is one of my clients, Lori, and she's from up by the cities, up by Minneapolis area. And what we're going to do today is we're going to teach our horses some respect. Okay, we're going to build our confidence in our horse and in ourselves. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start out by lunging our horses. And most of these horses, even a lot of your older horses, have about 15 or 20 minutes of just excess energy that they need to kind of use up. So a lot of times it's better to get it out while they're on the ground, or while you're on the ground with them. I'm just going to show Lori how I lunge a horse and what I expect out of a horse. Now you'll notice I've got just a simple old sorting stick here. And the reason I have that is not to really get after the horse, it's just to keep that horse out of my space, okay? And it also drives him a little bit. All right, so we can also soften our horses up a little bit here, just with the halter, okay? Just by pulling them in, release. Pulling them in, release. Pulling them in, release, okay? Now, when I want this horse to change directions, all I've got to do is drop the stick, change hands, step in front. I put my right hand up, push his head away, and I drive his hip with this little stick, okay? You don't have to go out and buy $60 sticks. These are all just pretty simple little, this is a sorting stick for cattle. I use old golf clubs for my sacking sticks, not with the club cut off, obviously. Okay, step in front of him, step back to his hip to drive him forward. Ask him to whoa, step in front of him, raise your hand, drive his hip. Okay, so, If you're going to lunge your horse, go ahead and put them in a halter. It's easier on the horse, easier on their mouth. Okay, so go ahead and drive your horse forward, step to the hip. Raise your hand to push his head away. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and ask him to accelerate just a little bit. Kick him up to a trot, step to his hip, be a little more assertive with your body language. Like I say, if you're lacking confidence, this horse is going to be lacking it. So you've got to be confident in what you're asking. One of the biggest things around here is safety. I mean, I'm just a real stickler for safety. And if these horses are disrespectful, they become unsafe. Okay, let's go ahead and step in front of him. Raise your left hand, tap him on the shoulder. Okay, go ahead and step in front of him, change hands, tap him on the shoulder, drive him away from you. See how that horse wanted to cut into you a little bit there? Be a little more assertive on that shoulder and step into him. Okay, let's roll him back the other way. Don't get in a hurry, just be correct, okay? Tap, a little harder, there you go. Push him away. Okay, and let's soften his face up just a little bit with that lead rope. Okay, now this time we're going to do it again, but we're not going to get in a hurry. We're just going to be correct, okay? So go ahead and step forward, change hands, tap him on the shoulder. Okay, better. Okay, let's do it again. Go ahead and step forward, drop the stick a little, tap him on the shoulder. Okay, now shorten your lead up a little bit so you have control of that head. You always want to have control of your head. Okay, tap him on the shoulder like you mean it. See how he's disrespecting you? Okay, he's just one step away from cutting in and running over the top of you, so you got to get that respect level up. Okay, let's try it again. This time I want you to be just a little more assertive. Say whoa, tap, and drive. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's ask him to go the other way now. Be assertive. Tap and drive. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and ask our horse to whoa. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to teach our horses to respect our space. Okay. Now I have got a space around me about like yay. Okay, and I don't expect a horse to come into that space unless he's invited. Okay, but we have to establish those grounds. You can't be over here loving on your horse, hugging on him, step away from him and expect him to respect it, because he's not going to. Okay, he doesn't know the difference. You know the difference. Okay, so you got to be consistent with what you do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by just simply leading our horse, not letting our horse lead us, but leading our horse. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Lori, is you just stay right there. I'll show you what I want. Okay, I'm going to walk off. Now I'm going to test this horse. Okay, I wasn't real happy with what I got there. Okay, so I'm just going to tap him, back him up. Okay, now I'm going to walk off again. I never want that horse's pole to get ahead of my shoulder. Okay, when I back up, I expect him to pay attention to me. I don't expect him to be watching the horse in the next pasture. Okay, I expect him to be keeping his eyes on me. These horses stand around about 95% of their life eating and doing whatever else they do. So when they're in my hands, I expect them to pay attention to me. Okay, and this is a big safety issue. I see a lot of people having their horses lead them or walking up the back of their legs. Okay, so we just want to, and as you go through this process, you can speed this up. Okay, and this is also a good exercise to get your horse to back before you ever get on him. Okay, okay, oh, now you notice the horse is out of my space. Okay, now if I come over here and I start loving on him and rubbing on his head and what have you, you're going to lose that. Okay, so you've got to be consistent with what you do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with reaching over and patting your horse. Okay, but just don't let him get in your space, because you may get hurt. Don't be apprehensive. Have a goal, and then just stop. Okay, walk forward and stop. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to see how much he's paying attention to you. And I want you to get that stick so that you can just reach back and tap him on that chest. Okay, so when you start backing up, now give him, you've got him kind of locked up there, so give him the benefit of the doubt, kind of give it a slow, and then go ahead and back up and just see what he does. Okay, now I want you to reach up, be a little more assertive. There you go. Okay, now walk off, now stop. Now back. Okay, now walk off. Now stop. Now back. There you go. He's starting to listen. He's starting to pay attention to you. And you didn't have to beat him. You didn't have to manipulate him to get it out of him. You set a boundary, and he's respecting that. Okay, good. Now lead him off. Bring him back around this way. And this is something I'll do, taking these horses. It doesn't matter if it's an old horse or a colt. When I'm heading to the barn, when I'm heading to the round pen or the arena, I test them continuously, especially my trainers, because I don't want to send a horse home to a customer and have them walk over the top of them. And I damn sure don't want to have them walk over the top of me. Okay, go ahead and stop. Back up. Get after him. Get after him. There you go. Okay, now walk off, stop, back him up. Okay, you'll notice she's not pulling on that lead rope to get him to back, okay? And she may have to tap him on the chest, but again, if you're consistent with this, it does not take long at all. You don't have to pack that stick, okay? They just start listening to you, your body language, your energy. So Back him up. Good. Very good. Okay, and this, you know, a horse has a tendency when they spook, they want to spook forward. You get this ingrained in their head. Number one, you never want to lead a horse right directly behind you, okay, because like I said, a horse does have a tendency to spook forward. You get them out here, and I've had colts that have spooked at something behind and just come at 9-0, and as soon as they reach me, they just stop dead in their tracks, okay, because I've ingrained that in their head. They do not pass that point.